Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam and welcome back to Scrap Backwards, where we are continuing on with our page kits. This is a sort of part 2 to page kit 1, which was the Chamel Speciality cardstock die cut file, whatever you want to call it, which was the one that we did. Sorry, it's the one that we did with this one on our last video. So we used the negative, I guess you would call it, like the thing that's left behind when we pop out, and this is what I popped out. So we got these 3 and these 5 pie charts, I'm calling them. I don't know what to call them, triangles, slices, whatever you want to call them. And I showed in the last video how I had placed this one on the Vicky Booten paper, supposedly in the circle but kind of not, and then this one on the Obed Marshall paper. Whilst sitting here before I pressed record, as I do, I was just thinking what I wanted to do. It's kind of a weird shape, I don't know why I separated it. The plan was to just do this as one page and then I separated it and I can't change it, what am I going to do? And I thought, why not make it a double page layout? So if I just remove these for a minute, this is what it looks like. So I went into my little 12 by 12 plastic wallet of scraps from my Scrap Backwards kit and found this paper, which I have to say this scrap was 12 by 11 inches. Not sure you'd call that a scrap, but I do. It's Amy Tangerine Slice of Life, the Universe paper from 2019. One of my favourite papers from Amy Tan, because I love the black, but I also love the reverse of this. It's a big chevron rainbow pattern. And I thought this might work to sort of bring the 2 pages together. So what I've done is I've done a almost 3-inch piece here and an almost 2-inch piece there, but then torn a bit off on both sides just to sort of stretch it across and make it the double page. Plus we've got these on this side, so I had to just lift these 2 up a little bit and this bit, and I think it works. It's a very busy foundation, but I think we can make it work. So that's what we're going to do today. I went into the scraps again. I've cut some stars from a Vicky Booten paper that kind of match the colours in this paper. Might not use them, might do, we'll see. And then I matted my photo mats on a Chanel paper. It's the same paper, I basically just used both sides. So I'm going to use blue on this side, because that's the predominant colour in our slices. And then I still have these 2 Project Life cards left. We used the other ones on the other page. I know I want to use this one to bring the blue across to this page. We also have blue in the stars, so that's okay. And I matted the photo mats on a Vicky Booten paper red on this one, because that's the predominant colour here. And then the red is tied into here, and we've got the black, and I think it works. So my initial thinking is to do this like so. So to start our photos, something like this. Again, don't know what photos we're using. That is the premise of Scrap Backwards. So we're scrapping without photos once again. And then we will add photos together. And then over here, something similar-ish, along the lines of something like this, I'm thinking. So we actually get 7 photos on this double page layout. I am a fan of multi-photo layouts because at the end of the day, that is what we're documenting. We're documenting our memories and our photos. Don't get me wrong, I love the arty pages, do them myself sometimes. Can't say I do the white space very well, but I try. But sometimes some pages can end up being more like a framed home decor print rather than a scrapbook page, because the photo is kind of like a tiny little photo in the middle of the page with this burst of product. And I get that people need to promote the product, and I do that myself sometimes. I've been there, I've been on DTs, I get all that, and I am a fan of product. I'm a fan of loading the pages, but equally I want to use my photos as well. So 7 photos is a reasonable one, I think. And I think this can work. I think we can make this work, guys. It's not going to be overly embellished because we've got a lot going on these 2 pages now. We've got this strip in the middle, we've got these slices, we've got the photo mats, we've got the card, we've got the blue, we've got the orange, we've got the yellow, we've got the green, we've got the black, we've got the purple, we've got the red, got the blue, got the orange, got the green. So we've got a lot going on, but I think we can make it work. So shall we give it a go? And I'm going to start by committing right away to these photos going on our page. So we're going to put those 2 like that. And we're going to put these 2 like this. Of course, we have main character energy, or whatever the collection is called, that Chamel has released. So I'm excitedly waiting for that. So I'm happy to use up some Chamel stash because I do have quite a lot, as I'm sure all of you guys do. Especially when I know a lot of people, myself included, although not perhaps as intentional as others, started hoarding or not using their Chamel stash once it was announced that she had left American Crafts. So it's great that she's back. So I'm going to do those like that. The blue was a bit stark, so we tucked one side in here. And then I don't know why I decided to cut these stars. I think it was to try and bring all these colours in together. And I thought these might work, sort of popped up on a bit of foam. I think this paper from Vicky B is actually from Let's Wander, so we may or may not use them. And I don't think this is going to get used. I'm going to put it in my scraps folder. I was about to say I'm going to throw it away, but I know some people would gasp in horror at that, so I shan't throw it away. It has made its way to the scraps pile. Okay, so what do we do now? That is the question. We get our 12 by 12s out. Still got this chipboard, still got all this. Still trying to use these sticker sheets up, guys. I am determined. So we've got this life captured. Now, this could work over here. Now, I'm going to put captured there for sure. I don't know whether life is going to make it. But I'm not going to dispose of it because we may well get it in elsewhere. So I need something else that's going to go with captured. So let's see if we have anything here. Hello, no. Hello, sunshine captured, no. Family captured, family time captured, I guess could work. Okay, so in that case, let's dive into our kit and see what we've got hanging in there. So we do have this, Sunny Days Captured. I think I like that actually. So we've got days going here. So this is also from Simple Stories. This is from Sunkissed, which confused the heck out of me at the time. So it was released at the same time as Sunkissed from Cocoa Vanilla. So Sunny Days Captured. That is a big title. It's taken up a lot of space there, but I think we can get away with that, and we've also got a bit of embellishment opportunity going on there as well. So I've grabbed some bits out of the kit, including this package of Paige Evans Fancy Free 3D stickers. I love these. I don't know what it was about them, but I really love them. And I've used probably about 4 packs. So we've actually finished this pack. I've stuck a tab here, potentially. I've not actually stuck any of this down. I'm just going to do that with you guys. I was just having a play as we were going. So we've got this tab here, and the reason why I've done that, even though it's very pink with a bit of green, is A, the green fits in that side, but to try and bring some of the pink over here. Whilst I want this to be very blue and green and this to be very pink and red, I still want to bring the colours across to tie it all in together. Hence why we have this banner which says celebrate. Now obviously we don't know what photos we're using yet, but I can easily stick a word phrase from my 12 by 12 stickers over the word celebrate should that not work. And what the good thing about this banner is as well, it kind of goes in the same direction as the slices. We've also got this, which is one of my favourite pieces. It's a tag that says adventure with this arrow, and these all have stitched detail on them as well. And if you have been around for any length of time, you will know I cannot stitch. I really would love to be able to stitch on my layouts. Got a sewing machine that we bought, not for that, but it was one of the reasons, and I just can't do it. I cannot do it. So, you know, it might just be one of those things that I have to admit I cannot do. And there are many things I cannot do, so I am fine with that. But I do love the stitch detail. And I've watched tutorials from Paige and other people. Just can't do it. So I've added a bit of twine to that, and we're going to stick that over this photo here. Again, pulling in the blues and the greens. Then over on this page, we've got one piece, which is this sort of diamond layered piece. And this brings in some of the blue onto this side, which we have also done with the pocket card, of course. And I'm going to pop that about here. So we've got those three pieces, and then I also have these chipboard stickers, which are from a Hobbycraft sticker sheet, and it's a bit random, but we've got a koala on a beach mat with a beach umbrella, because we've kind of gone with the sunny days, summer kind of theme with our title, and we've got a sloth on a unicorn floaty, as you do, you know. Totally random, but I love it. I've got a word piece that says relax and enjoy that I'm going to layer up there. And I've also pulled in this sticker, which is from Cocoa Vanilla Studio Hello Sunshine. This is an old sticker sheet. And I'm going to do some sort of thing with these stars. I am going to use these stars. I like the way it looks. So I'm just going to add a bit of adhesive in the middle of each of them and sort of tie these up together like so. I want them to retain some of their movement, if you like. Hence why I've only put adhesive in the middle, because then we can lift up the edges like this, creating some more of that dimension, which, as you know, I love. And then we've got a pair of flip-flops and it says Hello Sunshine. So we're going to layer that on top of there. That's as far as I've got. I've pulled out a few bits and pieces. So let's see if we want to add anything else. I quite like the idea of adding this because we've got some yellow, but we've also got black. This is Imaginings. It's American Crafts Reminisce. From 2015, they're quite old. This is another thing that has either been in my kit or has been in my puffy sticker box. I don't know if I've shown you guys that, but basically behind me now, I've got a box full. Can I get it? Of stickers, most of which are puffy stickers, plus some sticker books and 3D stickers. Let me know if you want to see things like this, because I can always do a craft room tour and go through it in a bit more detail. But I'm trying to use some of these. And they're more of the randoms, as I call them. So I don't have full collections, or it's things like this where there wasn't a full collection. This does come with some ephemera as well, which is in my ephemera drawers, which is another place. We also have this geotag, which is red, and I'm going to stick that there to try and bring some of the red over. This is sort of a pinky cherry red. This is a bright red, but I think it works all the same. And I've tried to use this before and failed. In the summertime, it says. It's from the Hello Sunshine sticker sheet, but I'm thinking, I wonder if we could get it in here. I think that works, so we're going to pop that there. This is an old sticker sheet. It doesn't say when, but it's before I started scrapping anyway. There is another star there, so we might as well add that onto there. And there is also a circle. I don't know if that would squeeze in anywhere. Happy days. That can go on there. I've got some of the Vicky Bootin Sweet Rush stitched layered vellum hearts. These are great for adding a little pop of colour and also bringing the colour across the page. So we've got the purple, we've got the tealy blues, and we've got the yellow. So I'm actually going to stick this one on this page. Again, trying to bring that colour across the page. And I will add another one, but I don't know which yet. Half a sheet of P13, the Four Seasons summer stickers. Don't know if any of these, this might be one of the sticker sheets that I either throw in the bin or put to one side as a bit of a scrap backwards giveaway maybe. So I'm just not feeling it. I've also got Amy Tangerine Picnic in the Park. I've got a couple of these sticker sheets and I love it. I just don't know why I'm struggling to use them. Do you guys have that where you actually really do like a sticker sheet, but for whatever reason you just can't use it? It's very peculiar. But I'm going to stick one of these rainbow borders there, and then let's bring a little bit of that across this page as well, maybe. Maybe down here actually. Let's do that. So it's just a case of seeing if there are any last elements we want to add. These have sort of like a glitter finish to them. Maybe that's why I'm not using them as much. I did pull these in, but I don't think we need any of these, although we could use a couple of the florals. This is where this came from. So we've got this orange floral, which we could pop in here, maybe layered behind that star. We've got a pink floral. It's got a strawberry on it, but that's okay. So we're going to layer that there. Got a navy heart as well. We can pop that on there, along with this little heart as well. Okie dokie. Excuse me, I've got another frog in my throat. Okay, this is the last foam from the, it's actually damaged, I don't know if you can see, but it's ripped off there, so that's going to go in the bin. Because that will wind me up and I won't use it. Another sticker sheet that I've had for a while, Well Hello from My Mind's Eye. I love it, it's not used it. I've got too much stuff. Even though we did do a rather good de-stash. I'm going to add a banner up here that says high five, high five. And then I want to add one over here, maybe with the blue. So let's add the blue with pink flower. Don't know whether that will work, probably not. This is a collection that I wish I'd been able to get. I think I would have enjoyed scrapping with that. We have got crepe paper here and there. I don't know, I think this is Maggie Holmes. It's that kind of vibe anyway. And that's, oh no, I've got this as well. Just Chill, My Mind's Eye. They brought out 3 sticker books at the same time. There was a Celebrate one, Just Chill, and Cityscapes, and I bought them all. It's a curated set of stickers to use for any of your projects. See also coordinating 6-paint paper pad. I only got the paper pad for Cityscapes, but got all the sticker books, and I've used 3 stickers out of the whole thing, which is a disgrace. We've got one that says good vibes, so we can use that at least, can't we? You know, you can use good vibes on any layout really, as far as I am concerned. And then just seeing if there's anything else. Not sure this is going to be a flamingo kind of layout. Oh, we've got 2 flamingos. Going places that could work nicely. It's an orange sticker. So I'm going to layer it with this good vibes up there. And then let's have a little browse through our sticker sheets before I call it done. As I said at the start, it isn't going to be one with a ton of embellishments on here. Hello Today tab could work. Don't need one on that side though. So that is our good vibes. Then we've got, what's this? Oh, happy day. Love these houses, want to do something with them on a layout. Got this black heart which ties in nicely with this paper in the middle. So let's see if we can't get that in. There are some lovely elements on here. I even like the llamas, to be fair. It's a bit quirky. This is another one that I had 3 or 4 of. I've used a couple fully. This one is on its way to being used, but today is not its day. We've got this one now. Let's stay home. I love the sloths, I have to say. No. Another good one. We've got this heart. Hearts are something that I can generally use on anything. Generally, anyway. Okay. Then we've got a couple of birthday sticker sheets, so I'm not even going to entertain them. We've got some of these. It is harder when you don't know what photos you're using, I will admit, but I do enjoy the, I suppose it's, I don't know, the creative freedom to kind of use whatever I want, because I'm not trying to fit it in with anything. We're fitting in the photo with it, and so we're actually using product. I'm going to add this here, bring some of the yellow across, and I think I am ready to call it done. Let's just get some finishing touches. So we've got some of these bows from Amy Tangerine. Could potentially get one of these in. Depends whether it suits the vibe, really. I'm not going to do it just for doing its sake. I'm not sure, no. We've got some puffy stickers. I feel like puffy stickers are something you can always use. Am I right? Okay, I'm going to put happy over here. This is the Vicky Bootin. I'm going to move big down here, because then I can have big heart on another layout. And we're going to use smiles over here. Love it all, love you. We've got this circle, which I'm going to cluster over here. to bring a bit of the pink across. Dear Lizzie. Dear Lizzie. Got a little birdie which we can put up there. And another little birdie which we can sit atop of there. So that is another element that ties both pages in, because there's a bird on both pages. Equally, we've got the hearts and so on. And we've also got this very small sticker sheet. So we've got this smile. I don't mind repeating words, especially because it's on a separate page. I know some people probably can't do that, and that's okay. Each to their own, I say. So we're just adding a couple of flowers, tone on tone. We've got purple, red, pink. Excuse me. We've got an orange one to come over here. That is perfect. And that is going to do it, guys. So I hope you have enjoyed this layout, which concludes page kit 1, where we got a double page layout and a single page layout out of the Chamel cardstock by adding basically 3-4 other sheets of cardstock and a whole bunch of awesomeness. It's a bit random. I like this black bit, even though it's stark and it kind of separates the layout. I think it works, and I'm looking forward to finding some photos for this. One thing to say is I've stuck the stickers down, but I've made sure that they are not pressed down. So as you can see, they do peel off very, very easily. And yeah, that is going to do it for this one, guys. I will be back. I'm just going to add a bit of adhesive to this, because that's not sticking. Let's add a bit of Nuvo. I will be back with another page kit. I'm looking forward to that one. I'm also going to be back with another unfinished project or two. And I'll be back with Scrap Backwards next Monday. We've also got Pink Fresh Friday and Simple Stories Saturday coming up. So lots to look forward to here on my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a lovely week. Bye for now.